Hi and welcome to Activity 3 of the IGCSE Edexcel IT practical paper, Walking, Talking. Mark, this is the 2013 paper. In Activity 3, it's using presentation software. Suggested time 45 minutes. Jonathan wants a presentation to give visitors details about the animals in the safari park. Here are the designs for the slides. This is the title slide with the title at the top, information in the middle, and then we've got hyperlinks to each slide at the bottom and the logo on the right. And then on the other slides we have slide title, text on the left, picture on the right, and a hyperlink going back to the title slide. He has started to produce a presentation saved as WSP. Okay, I'm going to open that one up. So I'm going to open up WSP. So he has entered the text on the title slide, but of course it doesn't look like the title slide on there, so we will have to modify it. The information about the safari park is in slide text, and also there are we can use files in the images folder. Open up WSP and open up the presentation WSP, which we've done. Open up a Word document, open up a new document using word processing software. Okay, even though it's not Word, we've still got to have that evidence. Okay, and create a new Word document. And in here, I say enter the task PS1A. Task PS1A. In the footer, and in the right, we put the name. Like so, and we save it, file, save as, and we save it in resources. Task PS1A. Okay, now it says here, edit the master slide. So we've got edit the master slide here. So we go view, slide master. And we need to change the background of the title area to a dark color. So we use the top slide, which is the parent, and we change the title to a dark color. So we go format, shape fill, black, and we change the writing to white. Black makes the simplest thing because white on black is actually a good color. Now, the other thing as well, we need to make sure we have the title slide looking like this, okay? And the other slides looking like this. So with the other side, the main slide, we just change this along that side. Okay, so we have a gap. So they're not overlapping. On the title, we move this to the top. And of course, we just make this bigger, like so. Then I'm going down, remove all levels after the second level of the text area. So over to the first slide and remove all levels after the second. And then add the logo, WSP logo, to the bottom right hand corner of the master slide, of the main one, the parent. So I'm going to move the slide number 1 over there. And we need to find the logo. Like so. Just make sure it fits. There we go. Okay. Then going back down, it says in the footer, change the footer of the master slide. So I need to go Insert, and footer, and it says I've got to have created by followed by your name in the center. So I click footer, created by, and my full name, and then it says slide number as well on the left. So I click slide number and apply to all, and I make sure the slide number is aligned to the left. So I click home and then left align. Then finally it says change the default font for all the text to sans serif. Currently it's on a serif font because it's Times New Roman or a Times New Roman style. So I select it all, go to the font and just type Arial. And that's without the little feet at the bottom. The letters now is a sans serif font. Again, do the same for the title because of course you need that, like so. Then finally it says save the presentation activity 3. Save it as activity 3. And it says display the master slide on the screen and paste the screenshot to your task PS1. So paste a screenshot, snipping tool, like so. In fact, we'll just move that over a bit. Like so. Ooh. Something weird happened there. Let's try that again. There we go. We go over here, paste it in, and then we tell it 2 features that we've changed. So for example, clear contrast between the top. We can talk about up here. Contrast, clear contrast between the writing and the background. Then you've got the logo is a suitable size. Logo is a credit card size. And you might say as well, over here, no overlapping of text and graphics, like so. When you've done that, you save it. What does it say? It says on the screen, identify changes you've made to the master slide. So I've done that. Resave it and then print it. So I go File, Save, File, Print. Okay. And then of course we can close it. Now, next part, we could come out the slide master, so go slide master and close. And it tells us you are to produce 3 more slides using the information from the slide text. Okay? The images folder and the layout shown in Jonathan's design. You need to select suitable text and images. So 3 more, so we click 3 more here. Create a slide 2 about Safari Parks elephants and include the image elephant you saved in AG1. So going back, and we find the image I used from before. Oops. Like so. Best way to do it actually, to make sure we're not getting rid of that. Insert, images, pictures, desktop, and you find the one we want. So let's put the writing on there first. For some reason it's a bit weird. So we want to use the slide text, elephant, paste it in. Comes a bit small, so click on this here where we can change the paste options. So we put this, and we're going to call this elephant. And then we'll drag the picture on. There we go, that's better. Then slide 2 asks us to do one of the other animals. Make sure the selected text is fit for purpose. So again, one of the other animals. So I'm going to choose rhinoceros. Copy. Paste. Like so. And at the top, rhinoceros. Like so, get the writing spelling correct. And we go to images and find a rhinoceros, which is rhino. Like so. And then finally it says on the last one, it tells us to create slide 4 to explain how to support the work of Wild Safari Park. Okay, so slide 4 about how to support. So we scroll down. Of course, with this one, we need to edit the writing because it's too much. So fill in the form, and it tells us this will ask us to donate. Okay. You can also make sure no spaces. You can also buy goods that are on sale in the shop. You can leave the completed forms and your donation at the checkout on the gift shop, or you could post to Jonathan Wild. And then we just need to put a picture, and of course that will be Jonathan there. Make it a bit bigger. Oops. And the title, how you can help, which it says in the slide text. How you can help. Now remember, you want to have them right in the same size. So this one is 30. So I'm going to change them all to 24. Just to make sure there's that consistency there. And they all seem the same. Always make sure everything looks consistent. Like so. I will close that. And we'll go back to the PDF file. It now says enter task PS1B and your name in the footer of the handouts. So to do that, just go File. We go Print, Edit Footer, and we can go Notes and Handouts and write that in the footer. So this one will be Task PS1B and my name, and apply to all, and then of course save it. Okay, make sure the slides match the initial design, which is up here. Okay, open a new document in word processing. So then it says print a handouts copy of the presentation, 2 per slide. So I could go File, Print, and to do it 2 per slide, I just go to Print All Slides. No, Print Page Slides, so I can have 1 per slide, Notes, or I can have 2 per slide, like there, and I just go Print. Okay? Next one, it tells us open a new word processing document. Open a new document using word processing software. Like so. And in the footer, we then add task PS1C and our name on the other side, like so. And Jonathan's design shows hyperlinks between the sides. Create the hyperlinks on the title slide as shown in the design. So we need to have three that go to page 1, 2, and 3, and a hyperlink on the others to go back to the home page. Okay? So going back to the main side, insert, and we can insert some shapes here. So insert shape, like so. Ooh. Put the writing in, so I can say edit, I can say L1, and we just right click and hyperlink, and we say place in document. First one is elephant. To make sure they're the same, just Control C, Control V twice, and just put them next to each other. And this one needs to be 2. This one needs to be 3. Click, right click, edit hyperlink, place in document rhinoceros. Same with this one, right click, edit hyperlink, place in document how you can help. And if I go to slide 2, I need now it to go back to the first slide. So right click, edit, Wild Safari part, I can copy that, paste, it should go in the right place, paste, perhaps just make the writing a bit smaller there, oops, 20, always consistent as well, 20 and 20. Of course, if you do that, then you'll have to print it off again from your earlier one, just to make sure there's that gap at the bottom. On here, it tells it, so of course, title slide, paste the screenshot of the slide into, so create the hyperlinks, display the title slide on screen, paste the screenshot of the slide into task PC1. So take a screenshot of this one with your snipping tool. This just proves that you've done it. And then finally it says display the completed dialog box you've used to set up one of the hyperlinks. So just so go back to the presentation, click on one of the buttons, right click, edit hyperlink, dialog box, and then we can just paste a screenshot of that into Word. Like so. And it tells us resave it and print it. So resave both, save this one as task PS1, I forgot to write that in. Task PS1C, and then you go back to the presentation and you save the presentation, and that is your presentation completed. Okay, so I'm going to close everything down because you'll print it as you go along, and that